Double 18 outside Vicarage Road has finished Watford 2, Brighton 0. Shane, you're apprehensive coming up today. You looked at the lineup and thought, why have we got a striker in, this, that and the other, and you might prove to be right. But today I thought Gracia, the lads were absolutely fantastic, and what a way to start the season.
All right, hand on heart, I wasn't expecting that. Hand on heart, I wasn't. I want to start this off by saying one thing straight down the camera. Filippo Giraldi, Scott Duxbury, I swear on my life, if you get rid of Roberto Pereira, you sell him before the 31st of August, you're dead. You're dead. We cannot sell him. We cannot sell him. Someone's already mentioned it. Doucouré is a key player in this team. Pereira, I think, is up there as well. I mean, he's elevated his performance the second half of the season. He's looked like one of our standout players. That first goal today, oh my God. Are you serious? Oh. The second one again, I mean, the second one was less spectacular, but to have the audacity to have the shot from that wide out, I mean, it was brilliant. That's the Pereira I know. That's the Pereira I thought we'd signed. He's been unlucky with injuries, and now he's showing us the quality. I don't understand why he would want to go back and play under Walter Mazzari. It's a sore spot for me. It should be a sore spot for him as well. You know, come on. Don't downgrade yourself. He's a key part of this team, and I thought he was, I think, hands down man of the match today. Hands down. Other players I thought that stood out. Christian Kabasele, Craig Cathcart, centre-back Kabasele. Oh, he's moulding himself into a proper centre-back in there. Foster I thought was really solid today. His distribution I thought was brilliant. Better than Gomez.
It just shows if you have a keeper who can distribute it, it's massive.
Yeah, he was nodding along to us singing It's Coming Home, Foster's Coming Home. Lovely. Yeah, honestly, as I've said it before, he's a consummate professional. He's going to save us a lot of points this season. A lot of people have been relatively complimentary about Troy and Andre. I want to see a little bit more. I thought Andre was great. I think we're playing more to his strengths, the running in behind. He looked really good. He's pulled his socks up. Big time, Andre. Troy, I think, a little bit immobile for me today. Want to see a little bit more from him. Holds the ball up really well. He's now got someone he can work with in Andre. That link will only get stronger. I'm happy now, but as you say, will it prove to be a fatal error by not bringing another striker? Didn't see Panoranda in the squad today. Don't know what's going on with him. Is he staying? Is he going? Is he back out on loan? Has he got a passport? Has he got a visa? No one knows. And obviously, look, as you say, I was apprehensive before coming down here. Looked at that team. I saw Yanmat and I thought, oh my God, no. Holebas again almost screamed. I mean, Holebas played really well today. 2 assists. I mean, where's he pulled that out?
Set pieces.
Some of them. I mean, he has clearly been working on it. He's clearly sat down over the summer and thought, you know what? There is a replacement that's been brought in, and I need to elevate my game. Bit worried for Messina if he's behind Holebas in the pecking order, but that's another thing. Only change I would have made, I think I would love to see Kiko start. Yanmat, good game today. Doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence going forward, but Kiko good defensively, and it'd be great going forward. We could have got more today. I mean, we really could have done. I mean, the game was very much sewn up very early doors. Brighton, I thought, were really poor today.
Do you think that was us playing that well, or was it them not really getting out of the tracks?
A bit of both. I think the first or so half an hour or so I thought was dead by both sides. I thought when Pereira scored, that's when the rookery lifted. That's when the ground lifted. From their perspective, very surprising to not see their wonder kid, Ali Reza, on the pitch. The minute he came on, the first thing he did a massive sprint run down the side, and I thought, oh my God, this is a guy who's dangerous. Again, but you start with Glenn Murray in a one-up-top situation. What the hell do you expect? You know, come on, Brighton fans. We experienced this last season. You know, we can't afford either one of Troy or Andre to get injured, and that's a really serious point. If we don't bring someone in, which we're now not going to, they cannot, under any circumstances, get injured, because then we'll go up to one up front, lump ball, and it will be the same old again. But at last, Javi has converted to a 4-4-2. 2 strikers up front. It's what we were calling out for. As Aidan said, we were calling out for it since last season. Finally, it's happened now. Maybe through choice, maybe because we didn't bring anyone through the door. I know there are rumours of a guy called Talisca coming along in January, but you can't pin our hopes on him. On a side note, great to see Isaac's success back as well. Great to see him exercising his muscles. Great to see him working really hard as well in pre-season training. I want to see a bit more of him.
Looks lean.
He does look lean. Yeah, he does look lean. Speaking of lean, I thought Troy looked very lean today as well.
Mate, I'm telling you, at the end of the game, you know when they do that little lap of honour?
Yeah.
Troy took his top, he had like a bloody 8-pack.
I know he did. I fucking hell.
Come on, Shay, gonna take a picture of his wallpaper.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know what's coming. But no, look. In all seriousness, with Troy, he came out I think yesterday. He did a big interview about he's been seeing a psychologist. A lot of negativity about last season. He was targeted by social media trolls, and all that stuff. It played a really big part with him. He looks to be back this season. He looks to be more focused. He looks to be a little bit more on it, I think, and that's what we need with Troy. Moving on to next.
Knocker.
I know. Yeah, God, Knocker. What the fuck was on his head as well? Bloody hell. Moving on to next week. Burnley will be tough, I think, regardless of it. We can point at all their players, but their biggest player is their manager, Sean Dyche, because he will set up to prevent players like Pereira, players like Doucouré getting a hold of that midfield. They'll look to isolate Troy and Andre with each other, and they can. They've got the quality players in there. A lot of people are saying, of course, they're playing Europa League football midweek. It's at home for them. Unfortunately, it's not away from home. You'd imagine maybe, I think it's still 0-0 from their first leg, so they are going to need to get a result in that game. That's the only positive from us, from our perspective. But going up against the next Hornet, aren't we, next week? Ooh, the Czech Prince is back, but not in the right colours, unfortunately. I'm a little bit nervous about that because Burnley always set up relatively well. Last season, I remember going up there, it was snowing and it was a terrible game. Right now, I would take a point. I would take a 0-0 actually. Get a point, rebuild, come back here. We need to make the Vic a fortress. We started relatively well in this game today. We need to make this place a fortress. And this started today, carry this on against Palace. Got some tough games coming up. Obviously next month, Fulham away, Arsenal away, but we welcome Spurs and United here. Keep up this kind of intensity, keep up this kind of performance, and I think we're going to have a really good season. Now listen, I should just mention, I know it's only the first 90 minutes of the season. Things are looking good, things are looking positive. Let's just carry on.